I'm sorry for you guys that are watching me. I'm looking at two cameras, so sorry for my eyes. I look at my computer right there. So um, I don't know if someone's listening to me, but I want to say a lot of stuff. Um, it's very important for me to say, and also let me put this camera a little bit up, so that way it's better. Mic is there, so everything is good. I want to combine. It's better this way. Yeah. Right. First of all, I'm sorry if I am smoking. I'm sorry if my English is not good, but I want to introduce myself. I'm Jose Martinez. I'm a professional chef, and it's been tough for many reasons. Uh, I'm from another country. I live in the United States. I came here with papers, so no problem. But the thing is, like, what's going on right now is so tough for a lot of people, which is make me feel a little bit sick of the situation, and it's very difficult to say because I'm also nervous, and my English is not 100% right. Like it's not fully. I'm fluent, but I'm gonna miss a couple of words that is gonna be different for me to explain myself, which is important anyway because it's my reaction. I'm a human being. I'm allowed to be nervous. I'm allowed to feel what I'm feeling right now. But I feel also that the situation that we are into, not just in the United States, in general, around the world, is very disturbing for the working class, for the middle class, and even for poor people too. That I understand it's a lot of sizes of the story. Um, but I wanna start talking about my experience about uh, the political situation which is in my country, and I feel we are getting to a point that is very good for us. I think we are learning from the mistake that we made before. I feel very optimistic about the future for my own people in my country, but I also want to feel the same wherever I live or wherever my family live or wherever my friends live. I have friends all over the world. I have friends in Australia. I have friends in Germany. I have friends in UK. I have friends in Ireland. I have friends in Brazil, in Argentina, in Venezuela, Colombia, a bunch of places. Even Japan, even Korea, even Russia, Cubans, uh, Spain, France. But I needed to speak my mind. I don't know if everybody can hear me or whatever. I know it's nobody see me, which is good. I'm not that nerd because of that. So, but I wish someone will ended up watching the video later because they're gonna get posted by YouTube and TikTok, I guess. Uh, but okay, first of all, I'm a professional chef, right? And as on my YouTube channel, it's political and food, right? As a chef, I have recipes that we always gonna follow regardless what we do. If we change the recipe, sometimes the the food itself is not gonna go as the original one. But the point to do all this to let the you guys understand that if we change the recipe, things gonna go different, right? My point to say that is because it's the way that we choose in politics is the way that it's gonna make the food right, or life right. A lot of people saying that the left, the right, if it's right, it's wrong. Why is white and blue, or white and black, or whatever. For me, all that stuff are kind of like going through the garbage, because we are all human beings. We all deserve to live. We all deserve to have a good life. And seeking to that is, we need to start to make very good decisions how to pick the governments or the politician to run the country, to be the leaders of us, to be the leader of the things. And it's very necessary that all the stuff that we are doing right now, uh, uh, we put everything in perspective. uh, it's difficult to have all the thought that I have in right now, because I'm nervous and I'm sorry about it, but I need to express myself. Anyway, my point is, as a recipe for a chef, everything has weights, grams, ounces, kilos, tons, pounds, or whatever you want to call it. Every amount of whatever the ingredients we have for a recipe is important for the final product. Just like in politics, if you don't pick the right people and the right amount of people, we won't have a successful product at the end. For example, just a simple example, rich people normally, or people that run the country, the companies, the elites, or whatever, they always try to use us for their benefit. But at the same time, they expecting us to buy their products at the amount they selling. But at the same time, the workers, or the people that they need to get the product from, they don't have enough money to buy that. So it's kind of like for me, it's very unfair that some people go to give you a price, but at the end, they're gonna give you a $50 price, but their employee in their company, they get paid $15 per hour. So how you expect a person who make $15 per hour in your company, and you're trying to sell the product that they are making for you for $50? How that is possible? How it is possible that your own employee buy your product for the sale price? Because it's almost impossible. For $15 an hour, nobody can survive right now. Everything is expensive. Everything is hard. And rent is high. Rent is incredibly higher. Mortgages are completely crazy high. When you go to the grocery store, everything is skyrocketing. And but so I don't know how's that makes sense for the companies that they're trying to sell our products and expecting us to buy it. There is a commercial from Amazon that is going around on internet, on YouTube, on TV, or whatever, that they kind of like they feel proud saying that, oh, the employees on Amazon get paid $23 an hour. Listen, with $23 an hour in the position that everybody's right now, nobody can survive with that amount of money. But they gave billions dollars of profit. It's okay, you're gonna tell me, oh, the amount of employee that they have or whatever. Yeah, but they already been letting go let go a lot of employees for the company. So how's that thing make sense? If I feel like Amazon is using all the buyers, all the things, all the people that they're buying their products by the app or whatever, but they are not taking care of their own employees. So how that things is possible for me to be loyal with a company that they feel proud and let us know that for average to their employee $23 an hour. That is very disgusting for me. Very disgusting. The average for me should be 30, 32, $33. I gonna start thinking about that if even that come right. But of course they're gonna start saying, "Oh no, we're paying too much to the employee. We have to some of the employees go because it's too expensive for us or whatever." Yeah, but at the end of the day, they're still making millions. And and the other thing I don't understand, why they gonna do with all that money that they're making? Like they don't have enough life to spend all that amount of money. Oh, Kenny, you're gonna tell me, oh, but we expanding the company, we're using AI now, so it's more convenience for us, it's cheaper. We're gonna try the algorithms from different company. We're gonna buy the algorithm from Google. We're gonna buy the algorithm from Meta. We're gonna buy the algorithm for Apple. you know so we all providing information, and actually right now I'm providing information for the algorithms as well. Even in YouTube nobody's watching me, which is good, and I don't think someone is watching me over here in TikTok, which is good too. I'm not looking for that. I prefer to be by myself because in that way I can express myself. I don't need to be asked question or whatever. Not right now, probably in the future I will. But uh, so how Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, gonna make a tons of money, but the employees, they're gonna make $23 an hour, on average. Just an example, uh, the rents right now where I live, it's kind of like they're trying to push it like 20 or 30% up, which is freaking ridiculous because the pay rate is not even going nowhere. Like it's stuck there for years, for decades. It's the same price. I came here to the United States. I was making $12 an hour, and I came by an hotel, which they gave me the opportunity to come to the United States and with a work visa, right, to finish my college and everything. And I was making $12, and I was very happy. But now I understand that I was completely unaware what was going on. Like they use most likely they use all the people that they allow us to come, so in that way they pay us less, right? But and also because the quality employees sometimes they can't find it here, or they don't want to pay them the amount they want to get paid, so they're looking somewhere else, right? And it's also unfair for the American people. And it's very sick the way that they do. Even in my country, and I'm telling you in Europe as well. I don't know exactly how the things are in Asia, but I really believe that it's probably even worse than that. And but we need to do something, and the only thing that we have, the only tool we have to kind of like make changes is to pick the right people. It's well known that every part of the political spectrum is always funded by the rich people, right? I don't care if they have I don't care if they have money. They are completely allowed to have money. If they do, they have a good idea, like Amazon, like whatever, they can have the money that they deserve because they make something very profitable, of course, and a good idea that is used for a lot of people. And it also give a lot of job to a lot of people too. But don't get it twisted, like uh, your company was successful because of customer like me. I'm talking about exact example for Amazon. Amazon is a company, right? They start selling books in the beginning, right? But then they expand like worldwide, right? And because of us, because a customer like me or anyone else buy products from their side of their app, and I also feel that many people uh, in this society, they will feel or they felt in a way that, oh, Amazon is a good company, I'm gonna go to work for them. And they create a relationship or whatever. But how are you gonna tell that that person was your customer first and then become your employee, but when the employee get to your company realize that you are not good at everybody think you are, you know? That's I remember a long time ago I worked in McDonald's in my country, and they were having something like a marketing thing. They were saying the employee is the first customer. So the employee is the more reliable person that is gonna help you to run your business. So in that point, you're supposed to reward that employee with a good pay, with a good benefit. So in that way, he good mouth you around that you are a good company, right? That's the idea for me in marketing wise, and that's what I remember in McDonald's. I'm talking about 30 years ago, like a long time ago. They were telling me, and I was kind of like thinking, yeah, it's kind of right. So how now Amazon expect me to buy products for you guys if I already know that you guys pay your employees? By the way, I never worked in Amazon. Has never worked in Amazon, and they give the employees $23 on average. Like this is very insulting, and and I feel that they think it's kind of like they feel proud about it, and it's not proud of anything. Like a $23 is nothing. It's completely zero. Like, okay, you can give them some benefits, health insurance or whatever, but not even the health insurance is helping them now. So how the hell you expect? I'm sorry, my French. Like, how the fuck do you think that the people gonna feel about it? And it's discouraged a lot. Like, it's feel disgusting. And and it's incredible that they have the balls or they have the courage to put ads talking about that. It's even disgusting. Like I feel like they're so blind and self-centered, and they think it's proudly for them to say that they pay $23 an hour per average. Which, no, man, Amazon. I'm talking to you right now, Amazon. Right now, you guys, no idea. Whoever create that marketing, whoever create that ad, whoever that directed that commercial, whoever have that idea, that stupid idea to show to prove something, you are not proving anything. You proving with that amount of money that you don't care about your employees, and you show your customers that you are uh, using your employees for your own benefits. Jeff Bezos has, I don't know exactly what it is, what is kind of like $7 billion or something like that. And how the hell you gonna tell a person who make $23 an hour that you are supporting them? How you gonna ask them to do more for you, but you can do more for them? So it's like you say for you could give them $23, but for the person that they get the $23, probably they already think that it's just nothing, garbage, like a piece of green beans, you know. and and it's disrespectful even, because a lot of people work hard, a lot of people make a lot of efforts, work hard for 10 hours, 12 hours a day, 6 7 days a week. I know deliveries people that they actually do delivery for Amazon, independence, private or whatever, and they all kind of like work hard. They come to my location at least 5 times a day, and it's very like I don't know. That's one part of the situation that I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys understand me, but I will try to do my best. Okay, I'm gonna try to improve my English, my confidence, so in that way we're gonna have a little bit more open conversation. I'm watching a lot of podcaster on YouTube, on even on TikTok, and I'm very glad that people are changing their mind. But I also want to put my input because I have a lot of knowledge of different things. I speak three language fluent. I know French and Portuguese, but I haven't practiced enough to kind of like speak fluent. But if someone speak to me and I go with the flow, I might create a conversation because I know how the language is constructed. I can make sentences of it. Um, but but anyway, I went to different countries. I know how a little bit there, little bit there. For some people, some friend of mine that they've been there or they are from there, how the situation is there. I know a lot about Spain. I know a lot about Italy. I know a lot about Argentina. I know a lot about Brazil, Mexico, even Canada. Sorry if I'm smoking. Um, but it's necessary. How in the United States is possible that the president get profit during his presidency? This for me is unheard of. Um, and it's very let's go. Um, is very disturbing to see that he's trying to sell shoes, he's trying to sell coin, he's trying to sell Bitcoin, he's trying to sell green cards or whatever whatever he call it, like the thing with the Nicki Minaj, that they sell it for $1 million or whatever. Like this is ridiculous. How is possible that the whole Congress and the Senate decide that they want to see the Epstein files by December 19 of 2025, right? It's supposed to get all the files released, and it haven't. We have people I see or have talk about 3 million of it. It's supposed to have another 3 millions missing, but most of it is redacted. Like no one's actually know who is really involved in the situation, and we need to do something about it. Is it can be that way. Uh, Now at this point, I don't care about the Democrats. I don't care about the Republicans anymore. I'm so done with them. I'm so done even the politics in my country too, because it's so bizarre. It's so all over the place that people is kind of like so creep about it. Everybody they have their agendas. Everybody want for their own benefits, but nobody want the benefit for the people, which is the people is voting for you, but you don't care about the people anymore. You keep going around and around and around. Trump talking about the immigration, ICE, and all that stuff, but no one, no one is helping the situation to get better. Democrats they use immigrants to say, "Oh no, we're gonna do the immigration reform. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna help the middle class. We are for the middle class." They never been with the middle class. They don't care about the middle class. They showing us all the time that they don't care. They care about their own benefits. They've been talking. I know that they've been talking about the immigration reform for like 20, 25, even 30 years. They haven't done anything about it. It is a lot of people that pay taxes, a lot of people that they do the right thing. Yeah, and completely agree that yes, they pour all the bad people, all the bad hombres, how you guys call it. Deport them all the scammers, all the thief, all the rapists, all the pedophiles, all those guys. Take them, check them, and send it out. I completely agree about it. But the point is, what is it? Substances, freedom, um, I know. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry, Victor. I'm smoking, and I know I get it. I get. But I'm already sick. So I have nothing to lose. I'm ready to die. But that's I'm no example. This is no example for no one. Okay, just to make the statement. Okay. Um, and it's just theory. There's no weed or nothing like that. And please don't do it. It's stupid. Okay. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it because I've been stressed all my life. I feel this is one of the reasons I smoke. I haven't stopped smoking. But hear me out, okay? Bear with me. Um, anyway, the situation is completely out of control. That people start moving away for Republicans and from Democrats because they don't do anything for them. They just use them to get their vote, and then they forget about it. They try to be there for their own benefits, and they try to move along with whatever because they take too much time, and they go into vacation. Now they're supposed to start fixing a problem about the shutdown, but they went to vacation for a week, right? So how the hell they show interest about the progress of the government or in the country, and they just take the week off and that's it? Like why is that? Why the people try to uh, do wrong to the people that to their constituents, how they call it? I don't know exactly the word, but for the people that they vote for them. Um, and uh, and there is a lot of podcasters that they say, oh, the Republicans are doing better, or the Democrats are doing better. That's bullshit. We need to focus on how we vote. By the MAGA movement, a lot of people think that Trump is the help or is the god of the solution for every problem in the United States. But no, really, he doesn't have no freaking issues. He doesn't have the commitment to do any good. The and uh, the way that you can see that is because the guy is trying to get profits of their own presidency. He's selling this, he's selling that, he's getting richer, he's taking more money. He tried to block everything. uh, whatever good decision for the people, no, it's no, they put it under the rock. They put it under the rock, and that's it. They forget about it. Healthcare here is like crazy. I never see a country that you have to pay so much money to get healthcare. It's ridiculous. It's really, really, really ridiculous. And I'm not saying that I need the freaking healthcare for free or nothing like that. We can make an agreement to pay something, but in order to make those changes and to pay a better healthcare, I need to get paid first. If we don't get paid first, how's we gonna do that? We need to get paid first to do the rest of the stuff. So how the working class or the middle class, who actually is the class that run the country, because if it wasn't for the middle class, everything will be crazy shut. If the middle class stop for a week, like the governments right now, like the congressman and the senator, it will be a chaos. All the companies gonna be talking. Oh, why you don't want to come to work? Why you don't do this? Why you don't do that? Yeah, because you don't help us. So how the hell we're gonna keep making you profit, but from that profit we don't get zero. It's like we get like 0.00000000001% if we get that for the amount of money that we get. So how the hell they expecting us to support you guys if you guys don't do anything for us? This is a cycle. Everything makes sense. Everything makes sense. You need to do something to get something. All right. I have to go to work in a restaurant, cook for people. When a person go to a restaurant, they expect to have a good meal. When I go to the restaurant to work, I expect myself to do a good job, and the owner of the restaurant expect for me to do a good job, right? Everything has a cycle. You give me something, I give you something. That's the idea. If I do a good job, you pay me money, right? So how the health the healthcare company or how the government don't have the authority or don't have the tools to help us, to give us and providing us a better healthcare system. like uh, is so disgusting the way that they manage it, that we're gonna ended up being broke, because that's the only chance that we're gonna make. There's no other way. They need to help us, but if they don't want to help us, we have the midterms right now in November. The midterms is coming, so you guys need to focus on who you're gonna pick. No more Republicans for sure. If any Democrat is good, we have to see about it. But we need to make sure how who we pick. We need to stop providing trust to people that don't deserve, or give trust to people that don't deserve. A lot of people doing it all these years. I've been doing bad things to us. For example, another example in my idea, or it's my opinion, the first 2 years of Obama, for me, were very good. The first 2 years, but after those 2 years, Obama was done. And I don't care if it's black or I don't care if it's white. I will say the same thing from Trump, from Biden, from Clinton, from Bush, or whatever. I don't care. I'm from another country. I'm not fucking racist. So you need to focus on what the things has to be done. I remember even Obama was saying, "Oh, we're gonna do the immigration reform." The first 2 years, he got the Senate and the Congress for him, so he has the majority in both chambers. In both chambers, did he do it? No, because it wasn't important for him to do it. Instead, he deported a bunch of guys. I don't even know if they were really bad hombres or they just deported them just because. I don't know if it was really uh, how Trump is doing it right now. I don't know because he deported a lot of people, but I don't know if he did it the right way. Nobody knows because it wasn't in the media. And now, because we all have all those platforms, I have YouTube and I have TikTok. I have YouTube and TikTok. Uh, Now we have more ideas to start talking about, and people are listening. And I know, even if I'm not having a lot of people are listening to me right now, watching me right now, which I appreciate whoever is there or listening. Uh, but bear with me because my English is like woo. But I'm trying. I speak different languages, so bear with me, okay? Uh, so now, because the social media platforms and the stress that a lot of people are feeling, the courage that a bunch of other people are feeling, putting the things out there by videos, by TikTok, by YouTube, by Instagram, but a bunch of other stuff. It's very necessary that we listen because everybody has something to say, which is important. But if you guys want to try to look for something that I am making sense to it, you need to just bear with me and try to figure it out what I'm saying. Uh, but the facts are the facts. History is history. Don't forget the history also. Read the books. Do your own research. Your own Google it. Investigate. Put the things under a loophole. It's very important to check facts, everything. Whoever is telling you, CNN, Fox News, Newsmax, OAN, all those platforms. Even whatever or whatever, even if I'm saying something wrong, I want you guys to tell me. I don't care. I don't have no problem. You guys can tell me if I'm saying something is wrong. No problem. We can debate. We can talk about it. But I'm talking about my experience because I'm from a country that it has a dictatorship long time ago. Okay, and the dictatorship was for 17 years. The beginning of the dictatorship was because we had a communist government. Okay, oh, not really communist. It was kind of like a socialist, which is different. But because we had or for the United States, my country has a communist government. Okay, but no, it wasn't really a communist government. Anyway, um, uh, yeah, some people say that it might be good, it might be bad. Yeah, but for the experience of the people, a lot of people was feeling happy about it, but not all of them. Not all the people that have the power, they never felt safe for the communist government or the socialist government. So they plan a strike, right? To strike the government, a coup. So it was a dictatorship for a long time. The guy in the beginning was saying that he's gonna stay for 2, for 3, for 4, then for 5, then for 6. I ended up staying for 17 years, which also um, he ended up giving up because I feel he was feeling so maybe unloved by the people. A lot of people dislike him, A lot of people were talking bad about him. They were saying a lot of other stuff. And his government was pretty decent in general. Of course, he killed a lot of people. A lot of people died because of it. Before because of the coup, and because of the military strike. But sadly, that happened with any change. And probably I even gonna get killed probably later. You never know because of this thing I'm saying. And I don't care. At this point, I don't have nothing to lose. I've been in this war so many times, and I don't care if my word hurts someone or they feel threat about it. I don't care. I'm ready. Shoot me. But I really need to put these things out there. It's important. The things gonna stay here so everybody can watch. But anyway, um, so the guy ended up having a good government, and we had a good economy or good basic or base of the economy in my country that now is booming, which is perfect. It's good. Like I said in the beginning, my country has a very bright future thanks to a bunch of other stuff too, not just the dictator guy. Also, for another different kind of people. But what is the very important thing, and it struck me a lot, that the guy was the first dictator to go and say, you know what? Okay, you guys don't like me. Let's go to election. You want me to stay? Vote yes. You want me to leave? Vote no. Okay. So a lot of people vote no. So the guy ended up leaving. And by the history books, is the only probably dictator that got out because of elections, which is very rare. Dictators normally don't do that. And now, guess what? Sadly, this really feel like a dictatorship. This is very, very sad. Nothing is getting done. Nothing is getting fixed. Everything is chaos. A couple of days ago, you see Pam Bondi talking about the Epstein files in Congress, which is like they say theatrical. Of course, it's theatrical. They don't want to solve anything, and even the Congress people, the congressmen sitting in front of her, they were doing theatric. That's what they were doing. It's kind of like a watch Broadway in live TV on C-SPAN, you know. It's just a circus. And Pam Bondi was right that why Biden didn't do anything, um, why Obama didn't do anything, why Clinton didn't do anything, you know. And now, sadly, she's in charge of the Justice Department, right? DOJ. She's in charge of the DOJ. She's the Attorney General. But why you don't turn around to say at least I'm sorry? Why you don't turn around and say sorry? We're gonna give you the threat that you deserve. We're gonna help you to have justice. No one said that. And it's sad. It's completely sad because the people were kind of like over there standing and raising their hand, and they don't do anything. She didn't have the courage to turn around and say, I'm sorry. But did the congressman tell them, I'm sorry to them? No, no, they didn't. They just worried to put Trump down, right? Because that's the only thing they worry about it. They're not worried about to govern. They're not worried about to govern, to fix the issues, to help people, to build the middle class. to help the middle class, the working class who made the country. Every middle class, not just in the United States, like any other country in the world, is the middle class who rise up the country. If it wasn't for the middle class, the country is done. If we like I'm saying, if the middle class stop working for a week, the country is swipe up in a week, and everybody start fucking making changes. In the first and the second or the third day, everything's changed because we have the power. You, the middle class, need to understand, if you don't make more than 250,000 a year, you are middle class, you know. And we need to fix the problem. There is a very good TikToker from Canada. She's very cool, and I like her a lot. She explained the things better than me because I'm nervous. This is my first streaming, so please, I'm sorry about it. Okay. um, she's very good. I can't remember the name right now, but she's top notch. She's very good. She's very good what she's doing, and she's talking about the history, which is important. uh, Please read books, inform yourself, check every, do the fact checking of every news that you see, CNN, Fox, every outlet, ABC News, MS Now, because it's important. We need to figure it out how to do a better job. We can't do the thing ourselves. We are not making any good money to survive. We are kind of like everybody is paying their mortgage, or they're paying their rent, and they're paying their car bill, the car insurance, and that's it. And to go to the supermarket is worse. Everybody is saying the same thing. Nobody's buying like it used to be. You don't see more people with full cars on the supermarket. Before, it was a lot of people. Everybody, even me, I was having like full cars of groceries for myself. But now I can't do it. I can't do it. I go to the supermarket with $200. I don't buy anything. So we need to figure it out and fact check everybody. And I don't know, before I forgot, because there's something it's always bugging me. For all the people out there is watching me, or they're gonna see this video later. Uh, it's so funny for me that a lot of people say that CNN is for Democrats, right? And they are no racist because they have black people on the thing, blah blah blah. But how the hell they don't have no black people on the prime time? They are not at 5 p.m. They are not at 6 p.m. They are not at 7 p.m. They are not 8 a.m. They are not even at 9 a.m. At 9 p.m. Sorry. It's at the end. It's in the beginning, early in the morning, or late at night. All the rest of the people is just the anchors of the CNN. They're all white or whatever, or brown. But I always find interesting how the hell they talk about racism. They talk about that they are DEI or whatever they call it. But the logic for me, the way that you see, it doesn't make no sense to me. Because if you're really for black people, you're gonna put them to shine at prime time, right? 7, 6, or whatever, 9, 8, not the late hours, you know. What they gonna do? Who gonna listen to them so late at night? Very few people, you know. But they also need to get heard. They deserve to get heard, you know. I love those two girls that they were at 9 CNN. I love them. They are very good, but they don't have the audience. They have just 1 hour, and then that's it. Lara goes at 11, I think, and I forget the name of the other lady. I forgot. But she, sometimes I watching her to see because she got a very kind of like good show, like a five people table, and they talk to each other. They don't want to talk to each other, but here they do. That's what the slogan, you know. They don't talk to each other, but here they do. Um, but anyway, I'm sorry, I'm kind of like all over the place because this is my first streaming, and I need to kind of like let a lot of things go. The other thing, for the MAGA people, how the hell you believe that those guys, the ICE people and Kristi Noem are doing a good job? Uh, they never did anything good. They just go into Democrat state, you know. They are not helping the people. They're scaring them. Then they are killing two people. Sadly, Rene Good and Alex Pretty. It's freaking disgusting. It make me freaking sad to see people so entitled to think that they can do something like that to others. I see the video, different angles, and I have my own opinion. For example, I don't know if you watch the video of Rene Good when she got shot. Yeah, she was blocking the road. Okay, I give you that. But then she was about to leave, and she was, as you see on the video, she's in one of the lanes of the road. So in that moment, when she got stopped, she wasn't blocking completely the road. She was about to leave. She was turning around. She smiled at the officer, and the guy stupidly go around with his camera and step in front of the car just at the moment that she was turning around, because she did turn around. She did turns around, and she didn't deserve to get shot in the face. She didn't deserve to do that. And it's sad for those two kids. And then Christine tried to go ahead and say that her wife was the problem in the situation and tried to seek justice through her. She was the problem. How dare you, man? When I saw the video, I remember it was very disturbing for me, and I tried to be very calm of the situation and see the story, because nobody gonna tell me what to think. I always gonna go analyze every situation, every step, every figure of the thing, to try to understand what was the problem. And I don't see anything that make that deserve for her to get shot. Period. And Alex Brady, even worse. He wasn't even looking at you guys. He wasn't even doing anything. Okay, he got a gun. So what? It's the Second Amendment. He can carry the gun. And he didn't show it to you because he wasn't planning to do it. like some other people, like Christian said that he was about to shoot the officer. No, man, they weren't domestic terrorists or whatever that you want to call them. No, they weren't. They were just people that they support their communities. They support immigrants because this country is built by immigrants. Like there's no doubt about it, and nobody can say anything about it. And it is like that. Every country around the world is built by immigrants. Nobody's belong. Nobody was here in the first place. My relatives are from Spain and France, and I'm from another country. I was born in another country. And I love this country so much, and I feel so freaking sad. And it's like this country has given me a lot of stuff. It has given me a lot, but it's sad the situation. We need to fix the problem, man. We can't have this guy in the government. We can't have these people that are professional, no no experience whatsoever to run the more important departments of the government. We can't have Pam Bundy be the head of the Justice Department. We can't have Christine on the top of the immigration enforcement. We can't have that people. Thanks God Babin is gone. Hopefully Mr. Homer do something good about it, but I don't think he will. Maybe they won't. They're gonna be silenced until after the midterms because that's the only thing they always do. After the midterm, they're turned back around. So they always try to play the game. Don't let don't let those guys play you again, please, please. They always gonna say that. They say about the Epstein file. Oh, we're gonna release the Epstein files. They were a year ago, whatever. They were having the files. Oh, this is the file. This is the files. A year ago, they never released it by themselves. Congress has to step up and do it for them. And not even that they do. Is by law, the United States, they need to release the freaking Epstein file, Epstein file, and they haven't done it. So what are we gonna do? You know, we need to just pick the right people at the government, and that's it. That's the only thing we need to do. There is no other way, no other way, no other way. Now we have the chance to pick 1/3 of the Senate, I believe, 1/3, I believe, the Senate, and 2/3 of the Congress. I'm not completely sure, but be my guess. But we can make some changes, and it's up to us. Uh, as soon as they made a mistake and they don't do what we want them to do, out. No more. You're done. Bye bye. Tell them, call them. You a piece of shit. You didn't do what you promised that you're gonna do. Bye. That's it. The first thing that they gotta do is put more money in our pockets. More money in our pocket and less money for the rich people. You can be rich. I'm not saying that. Like you can have your money. It's okay. You have the idea. Good. You are the businessman. Good. But why you want to be a billionaire? You don't have the time. You don't want to have the time of your life to spend all this money. Your company gonna keep running. Keep your profit and get out. That's good. You don't need $1 billion to survive. With $1 billion, three families can survive for like 30, 40 years. With $1 billion, yes, probably even more. Human race, we don't need too much. We are we adapt to the system. We adapt to every little thing. But Don't get it twisted, and don't get it wrong. We also need to and want to be happy and have something, you know. I know, like for in my experience, I make a lot of money here in United States, thanks God. But I made a lot of mistake too. Okay, I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but the situation that now that we are into is worse. Like with the money that I make right now, I can't even go to the supermarket every before I was going to the supermarket every 2 weeks, spending 300 between 200 and 300 bucks to for groceries. Now I can't fucking do it. It's impossible. It's impossible. With $300, I don't buy anything. Zero. Like probably for a week instead of buying for 2 weeks. Now with 300 bucks, I can probably buy things for a week. And I'm a single guy. I don't have no family here. I'm by myself. So um, uh, okay. Thank you for the people that is liking the video. I appreciate it. Uh, oh, the other thing, before I leave, because I think I'm done. I'm too tired, but I wanted to say something. I'm gonna come back because I need to come back because there's a lot of stuff that I need to say that I might forget. But I really want to say something that is very probably not important, but something to think about it. I following Chris Cuomo. He used to be an anchor in CNN. I really like the guy. I think he's very smart. Um, but he always say that we need to have a third party or fourth party. That is completely wrong. The problem is not the two parties that we have. The problem is the people are in those parties. We gotta stop giving them the power. They have to lose the power to make them understand that we are not playing games anymore. We are not stupid. They've been playing with us for a long time. Now we can pick the phone and have the information in our hands. So look for the information. Look your congressman, your senators of your area. Look of how they voting. Figure it out. Do your research because it's important to make a good decision to vote later. Okay, but please don't. Now is not the time to vote Republicans because they are not stepping up to Trump. They let him do whatever and they blindside. Okay, so please understand that fact. We need to we need to keep moving forward. But if we don't move forward, we're gonna get stuck in the same circle. We need to fix this, and we have the power to fix it. Doesn't matter where you are from. I can speak in Italian, in a little bit French. I can speak a little bit. Oh, okay. They have detected an inactivity. Inactivity. Oh, why? Okay, I don't know what's happening. Oh, there you go. Now I gotta touch the screen of TikTok because it's gonna be ending my life anyway. Uh, so the Paris situation that Cuomo is always talking about. In my country, we have like 7 parties, 7 for the amount of voters. It's kind of like 12 millions, so more or less. So in order to have a good decision for people, You can have 7 parties. You probably can have 3. I give you that. You probably can have 3. But more of that, no, because it's a mix of bullshit. It's a mix of crap. Like you can get affiliated by all those guys. You need to be focused on the things that they are important. Whatever Republican do, if he's good, okay, you vote for him. And wherever a Democrat is doing something good, okay, you vote for him. You give him your vote. But the way that they're doing right now, no, man, they're it's freaking disgusting. Even I wouldn't even vote for a Democrat right now. Oh, Wes Moore, I feel the governor from Maryland is the guy you guys need to watch. I don't know exactly his last name, but his name is Wes, and he's the governor of Maryland. Very smart guy, and I think he has good ideas. But let's see. And I don't think Newsom. I don't think so. Mm-mm. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have my second thoughts about him. But anyway, but just to respond to Cuomo, because the guy he doesn't have no idea how can if we have more parties, how that can affect the way that we vote in the United States. And we can get we can probably, if we have more parties, we can have a president. They're gonna have probably 25 or 30% of their support. That's not good. Like 30% of the support, no, it's impossible. Just a simple math. Like if you divided the if you split in 3 the amount of people that they're gonna support the party, like 33% for each, right? And then some of them is going to get elected because okay, they're going to try to go to a simple vote or whatever, and at the end of the day, the support that the president is going to have or whoever get elected is going to have 33, 36 max, probably 40% of support, which is very bad for the country. So we need to do a better way. Yeah, we just need to pick better candidates and better candidates. That's the only solution. That's the only solution right now. Because even if they create a third party, it's gonna take time. Now we need to fix the problem. Now we can't wait. There is no more time. We need to be. We need to go ahead. We need to keep doing what we have to do. Vote for the right people, and that's it. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And like I said, middle class is fair. Middle class is the class that run the country. Understand that part. Don't forget about it. You have the right. You have the rights. Vote. Vote. If you are 18 years old, if you are 80 years old, doesn't matter. Vote. If you are getting affected by the health insurance, if you are getting affected by by the by the mortgage that is skyrocketing, by the rent, by your salary, by your pay rate, all those stuff need to get fixed. Spirit, if we don't have, if as a constituents we don't have money in our pocket, you can't get elected. Just simple than that. If you don't give us the chance to have money in our pocket, you are done. You are done. We need to have money in our pocket to survive. Everything, all the companies are putting more prices over it to make us suffer. It's the time for us to make them suffer. It's no more. I'm not trying to create a freaking revolution or nothing like that, but as a simple fact, like I said before, if we stop working for a week, those guys are gonna be desperate to have solutions because they are so greedy for money that they're gonna do everything, whatever we want to resolve the issue. But we need to do it together, together, guys. Like we can't do it separate. Everybody need to have the square mind. Is say, okay, I need to get paid better, and that's it. That's it. We can't fight alone. We can't do it alone by ourselves. It's impossible. But someone need to listen to me. Hopefully someone is listening. Hopefully I'm gonna keep doing this thing. I'm gonna try to keep doing this setup because it's important. This is my first live. Thank you for watching. Please like the video. Like the video, sorry. Like the video. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Follow me on TikTok. If you can. If you like the video, give it a like. Give us a like. If you understand what I'm saying, no worry. You can hate me. You can complain about my accent or the way I speak English or whatever. Or you need to improve your English. You tell me whatever. I know. I already know. But this is gonna help me to improve my English. And I've been nervous, and I am nervous still. Now a little bit less because I still have my confidence. I'm a very confident guy, but I know my English is gonna improve. I know. Just like I learned myself how to speak Italian and how to speak Portuguese, I can do it again. Now I speak fluent Italian, Spanish, and English. I used to speak fluent Portuguese, not anymore because now I forgot, because I don't have no one to speak to. Just like French, I speak a little bit, so no problem. If someone need to want me to speak in French, I put whatever and learn French right away. I cannot try to go get it quick because all the information is in my head. And no problem with Portuguese is the same. It's there. It's here. So anyway, what else? All right, guys, I'm done. I feel like I take everything out of my chest for now. I will keep going. Please understand that ICE need to deport, or this government need to deport the people are doing wrong. No, the people are doing good. Whoever is in jail, whoever, all those guys. Oh, by the way, I have a friend that stole my car. She used to be my girlfriend, and I bought a car for her. And I'm saying now because someone gonna be watching, and I got scammed. I forget the name of that. I got scammed for love. I guess it could be that, or the Tinder situation is kind of similar. I don't know. So I bought. I don't like to drive. I don't give a damn to drive. But I bought a car because my ex-girlfriend needed it in that time, and she used my credit score to buy the car. So she is my co-signer because I'm the first one, and apparently she sold the car, which that is illegal. I don't know that. So I'm gonna be doing something about that. But I gotta think about it. I gotta think a lot of stuff because it's kind of embarrassing to even telling you guys it's embarrassed. She got a nice car from me, and I haven't seen the car in like 2 years and a half. Volkswagen Tiguan 2021. So, but anyway, all right, guys. Now it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for watching. For the people on YouTube, subscribe and like my video. If you like it, give me a comment. No problem. Whatever, if you think I'm right or wrong, just give me a comment and that's it. It's fine. I will answer. It's no problem. I'm open for debate and open for hate, and I open for anything. No problem. Now I'm creating a wall of myself, so I need to be strong because I know I'm gonna have a lot of hate. But don't worry, I can handle it. Anyway, all right. For YouTube, bye bye now. I'm gonna end it up the streaming now. Thank you for watching, guys. Okay, like and subscribe. Bye bye.